Hi everybody, it's me again, Boo, and I'm back with another review from a favorite house of mine. I have several from this house, and this is Atelier Cologne, and it's Orange Sanguine. Now I have this huge vat because I actually did a blind trade with somebody not too long ago. I hadn't tried the Orange Sanguine, but I have Vetiver Fatale, Maestro Patchouli, Ombre Nu, Vanilla Incense, Rose Annui, or Anime, whatever. Anyway, and I really, some of them I just love, and others I really like. So there hasn't been one yet, and I've tried Bois Blonde, I think it is, and I liked it. I am going to pop for Grand Neroli. I really do love that. So anyway, I knew it was a pretty safe blind trade with Atelier, and I was right. And that's the only reason why I have this monster, bathtub-sized bottle of it. I really have been getting into, if I'm going to do fruity notes, sometimes I like the girly kind of fruity fragrances. I mean, I can see the appeal of some of the Escadas and things like that. But for me, I really like the true fruit smells. And with this one, that's what you get. You get a really true orange smell with some dried woods in there. It's not a candied orange or synthetic cloying kind of orange. I usually don't get into orange as a note as the star performer normally, because most of the ones I've smelled have been too in your face. And I do enjoy it as a co-star, in the background, as, adding to fruity notes in a fragrance. But I hadn't really tried one that was the main note. And I'm not disappointed. This is such a really true juicy orange. It's almost like it's not quite ripe. So it's like you've just got a bag of oranges and you're cutting into them, because you kind of get the peel smell too, not just the orange and the juice, but you get the peel in there too. There's a little, bitterness or something in there. So, and it's funny because whenever I cut up oranges, a lot of times the pulp aerosolizes a little bit and it'll burn my eyes. And this, I think it's totally psychosomatic, but this does the same thing. When I'll spray it for the first couple minutes, I'm doing this because I think my eyes are burning, and then I realize, no, I'm not really sure that they are. I think it's just, it smells so true to orange, and I'm so used to blinking a lot when I cut an orange because it burns my eyes, that I think my body is just saying, dang, that smells like a real orange. And it does. Especially the first hour or so. And then the wood notes kind of come out and take center stage and kind of push the orange off to the sidelines a little bit. It's there throughout the whole thing. But the woods, these dry woods do come through, and it's not, any kind of special kind of woods. Like, I don't smell cedar necessarily, or I definitely don't smell agarwood. Things like that. It's just kind of a dry woody smell is what I get. And so it reminds me of taking a bag of oranges after you've cut them up and storing them in a old wood crate. That's basically what I get out of this. Really nice, though. I don't mind the woody notes. I do wish the orange, that wonderful orange, stayed more in the forefront for a longer period of time, but it stays there throughout the whole thing, which really says something about this, because notes like that tend to dissipate pretty quickly. But this hangs in there until the very end. I get really good performance on this. I'd say a good 8-10 hours. By that 9th, 10th hour, it's mostly woods. The orange is pretty much gone. But for the first 6 to 8, you really get the orange too. Especially that first hour. Oh, that's my favorite part of it. Now this, I think, is really casual wear. I would not wear this for romantic, in flagrante delicto kind of sessions in front of the fire. And well, unless, you know, your partner is really into fruity notes, if that's what, you know, melts their butter, then this would be appropriate. But this I get more for day wear, casual wear, business, working out, just kicking it around town during the day, you know, things like that. I'd wear this more in, you know, comfortable clothes. If I had to wear something a little constricting, I'd go to something more formal, that's all. And like I said, the longevity is really good, and sillage and projection are, for me, I would say moderate to heavy. There are times that I can really smell it when I've given 2 or 3 sprays, and other times, you know, especially if I wear it to work out, I'll burn it up a little quicker. But it really, really works well for me. Totally unisex. I mean, this is no more male and female than an orange is. It's so good. In fact, I think the first little bit, it's a little more feminine, that the women will like it better, and then the dry down, the men will. But it's not that big of a fluctuation, you know. It just, it's like orange, and then the orange kind of does a slant like this, and the woods kind of come up. And but the orange stays there throughout the whole thing. I'll tell you what's in it, because I've been babbling on and on and on and on and on again. Looks like blood orange, bitter orange. Oh, well, that's probably where the peel smell comes from. Almond, or excuse me, tonka bean, geranium, jasmine, amber, and sandalwood. Sandalwood. That must be where that dry woods comes from. I'm used to a little creamier sandalwood. This is a very dry, arid kind of a sandalwood, but it's still nice. I don't get florals in this, and I certainly don't get tonka and amber. I get orange and woods. That's pretty much it. The bitter and the blood orange, definitely, and the sandalwood, but all the rest of the notes are kind of a mystery to me. So, whatever, you know, to each his own, and my nose just doesn't get that, but maybe I'm just really adapted to them, and I'm just not picking them up like I used to, I don't know. Again, that's Atelier Cologne, Orange Sanguine, Unisex. Really, really good for the warming days and spring, summer temperatures. I would go total day wear with this, though. This isn't really unique or sexy enough to go clubbing in or anything, but that's just my opinion. So anyway, I love it. I will be probably getting Grand Neroli, like I said, and I'll be doing a review on that as well. So anyway, y'all have a good day. I'll see you soon. Okay.